Okay, well, I'm signed up with Healthcare and Research Wales, so I get regular emails into my inbox showing me a whole range of different research projects that are on the go, and your advert was in one of those emails, and because I'm autistic and always looking to help dispel some of the myths and misunderstandings in society and to help improve lives for myself and other neurodivergent people, I was really keen to get involved with your research.
Fantastic. So you saw the advert in one of the bulletins and you submitted an expression of interest, I guess.
I did, yes.
Excellent. And from my perspective, I worked with Healthcare Research Wales to write that advert. They have a fantastic translation service, so they translate it into Welsh, etc. And then that got advertised, and I then received those expressions of interest, and I saw yours along with the other public contributors that were involved in the writing of the application, and thought it was just perfect.
I had a lovely welcoming email from you, Catherine, which was great to receive, and you invited me to a one-on-one video call, which was really lovely, and we just chatted for quite a long time, I remember. I was just enjoying a really good chat with someone that was super passionate about what they were proposing, and the fact that you listened to everything that I had to say. I felt heard and validated, and yeah, definitely further enthused to get involved. It was a long meeting and there was a lot to go through, but it was really helpful that you'd sent out information ahead of time so that you had a chance to go through all of that, had some idea of what to expect. There was no pressure during the meeting to say anything. We were welcome to contribute in any way that felt comfortable, so you could do that verbally or through the chat, or you even invited contributions afterwards, which was helpful because sometimes sort of delay in processing. So there was a lot to go through, but it was very accessible.
And I think for me that meeting was really important in the sense that yourself and the other public contributors really shaped the application, and it undoubtedly influenced the way in which the application was written, and it changed. We fundamentally changed some of the things that we planned to do. So from our perspective, it was really valuable, and I'm really pleased we were able to incorporate all of the suggestions that were made during that meeting. And then, of course, the stage 1 application got submitted, and we sat and we sat and kind of waited, and then heard that we'd been invited to a second stage application. And I remember how I felt when I got that email, and immediately emailed everyone. And I wonder how you felt at that point.
Yeah, it was really great to get your email, Catherine, just saying that yes, it'd been it'd been approved, and we got through to the next round, which is great. So because it's, as you say, it's always you put your best foot forward and your best proposal forward, but it's it's out of your hands once it's been submitted. So I was super thrilled that what we collectively had put together was being taken seriously and considered.
One of the things that's so lovely from my perspective, I think, is that I'm envisaging conducting this project. I can see us doing it. I can see us delivering this project, and I was so excited that yourself and the other public contributors not only wanted to continue to be involved and be named public contributors, public research co-applicants, which is fantastic, but actually were willing to do things like conduct some of the interviews with us, and that's for me, that's how research should be. Why would I conduct interviews with autistic people when you're much better placed, or yourself and the other public research applicants are much better placed to do that?
To have ideas and suggestions taken seriously and fed in, see them being fed in. It's really validating and makes you feel that yes, this is why we've got involved in the first place, to actually start to make a difference. That's a really good question, because before getting involved with your research, I was really just going in and doing little bits of here and there that has already been sort of had the funding approved. So this is the first time I've been involved in applying for funding for research projects. So it's been a real eye-opener for me, just seeing parts of that process and how much is involved and how much goes into putting those applications together. It's interesting when you said about that you were happy that that myself and the other public contributors were willing and wanting to take on tasks within it, because having the opportunity to do that feels really empowering and enabling, and so it's a thank you to you guys for considering that and not just saying, okay, thanks, you've done your bit, now hand it back to us. It really does feel like a partnership, feel like having equal voice.
Absolutely.
In that collaborative process, which is really, really important.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's incredibly important.